Welcome back as we embark on the final week of the year. So I hope this message finds you surrounded by the warmth of love and the enchantment of the season. As we step into the energy of December 25th to the 31st, a week filled with the spirit of Christmas, the anticipation of bidding farewell to 2023, welcoming in 2024, let's take a collective breath and just savor the beauty of this transformative time. On Christmas Day, may your hearts be aglow with magic of the giving and the receiving, surrounded by love, of family, of friends. And as we approach the countdown to New Year, let's reflect on the journey we've traveled up to this moment and embrace the fresh possibilities that do await us. I'm truly grateful to share this journey with you. So let's infuse the final days of the year with some gratitude, some joy, a sprinkle of cosmic magic. Whether you're indulging in the holiday traditions or quietly reflecting on the year gone by, know that the universe is aligning to make this week a tapestry of positive vibrations just for you. And as we approach this final week of the magical year, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the beautiful journey we've shared together this year. So I don't know if you were around, but if you were, remember last year's present I prepared for you. The stars were whispering on New Year's Eve, and there I was, finishing up the last of your reports, weaving my magic into the gift for your personal astrology report based on your own natal chart. And the feedback was simply phenomenal. Your stories of how the cosmic alignments work magic and successes into your life. It warmed my soul. So this year, I'm thrilled to bring you an even grander offer, okay? For $35, it'll be available on my website. I'll leave the information down below. Dive into this treasure trove. Not only a year of transits, but I'm going to put in the added progressions just for you. So imagine for a moment having this 25-page long detailed report guiding you through the tapestry of your life. And it's not just a report, it's your roadmap to success. It's a personalized guide for perfect timing in all of your endeavors. So we're walking into an 8 energy year, a year that promises financial abundance in our lives. And if that's one of your goals, then this roadmap is a must. And I want you to experience joy and happiness and abundance in your life. That's why I'm here. So as a thank you for your unwavering support, I'm offering you this compass to make 2024 your most successful year yet. I'll leave the details down below. So stay tuned. I'm excited to share my insights, offer a bit of guidance, sprinkle a little extra stardust on your Christmas and New Year's celebration. I'm wishing you joy and a week of magic ahead. Let's go over to the cards, reveal the energy that surrounds you for the week of December the 25th through to the 31st. Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus for December the 25th through to the 31st, 2023. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and we're going to dive right into the cards. As soon as they tell me I can cut the deck here. Okay. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for this week. Now, our underlying energy for the week is the Page of Pentacles. Well, it's time to grow those dreams. It's time to look at the big picture. It's time to expand your horizons. It's time to grow those dreams, to the point where it's kind of scaring you. To the point where you go, could you imagine if? What if I were able to accomplish this? Do that, see this, hear that. Whatever it might be, whatever your dreams, your goals, your desires, your passions are, this is a time to broaden the horizons. This is a time to think big. And don't worry about how you're going to get there, how it would possibly go together. What is the ABCs? What is the 1, 2, 3s? We don't care. Look at all that fog around us. We're not going to get much detail on how we're going to get there. All we know is we need to pack our bags and get ready for the trip. Okay, first card. First card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is knowing that the storm has passed. This is knowing that Nobody can take the abundance that's planned for you away from you. Nobody's going to beat you to the punchline. Nobody's going to get there first. Okay? It's your journey and your journey alone. And you're finding that out. You're finding that you're really not competing with anybody. You just have to be better than you were yesterday and the day before that. And when you do that, you know you're going to get to where you need to go. It's the perfect measuring stick. This is also knowing that the storm is past, that you can breathe now, that you can plan now, you can look towards the future now. The Knight of Wands. So you're kind of in this stage here. You've done a whole bunch. You're ready to go forward, and you're kind of in that no man's land, aren't you? And so we stop. We dismount off of our stallion. We drop to our knee. Maybe we are praying. Maybe we are meditating. Maybe we are having a quiet talk with ourselves, seemingly with ourselves, talking to God, our angels, the universe, our higher self. And we're thinking about what we've done to get to here. And we're thinking about where we want to end up next. Where will be the next point of stopping and analyzing and saying, I've done it all? What does that look like? And here we're asking for wisdom. We're asking for a straight path. We're asking to be protected. We're asking for love to come in. We're explaining our dreams, our goals, our desires to a higher power, asking for whatever assistance we can muster here. But it is about looking forward into your new beginnings. It is about asking for their help. Okay? My understanding is that we have spirit guides and angels guiding us. But we have free will. So they can't just come in and say, whoa, you're going in the wrong direction. They have to watch us fumble around. They have to watch us try and not succeed. So we try again. We try again. They see us go off of our path and meander. And they want to help. They want to truly help. They want you to succeed. That's the goal. But sometimes we have to say it. Sometimes we have to say, I need your help. I need your help with this. Even if I forget to talk to you for months on end, know that I'm asking you for your help right now, to guide me in the right direction, to bring me in wisdom and knowledge, to show me my path forward. Because they will. Our third card is the Moon. And before we can go anywhere in life, we have to know ourselves a little bit better. We have to go inwardly. We have to say, what truly makes me happy? What fills me with passion? When do I feel love on the unconditional level? Nobody's judging me, or that person isn't judging me, or, well, we all know your animal isn't judging you, right? Your dog or your cat or even your bird. And knowing what sparks you, what motivates you, what drives you, what you're attracted to, what you consider beautiful. I had a girlfriend once, I'll never forget it. Once she said it, she said that she was dating and there was somebody she was dating and they were very clean. And she says, clean is sexy. And I thought, it kind of is, isn't it? I never thought of it like that, but clean is sexy. So it's what you perceive to be the reality of good, love, compassion, empathy, drive, passion, inspiration, commitment. When you can define those things easily, it makes it easier to make the choices of where you truly want to go forward. You see the path that is clearest. the one that has the most abundance, the most joy. And it's usually the harder path. So don't shy away. Okay, work and career. Look at this. We're making decisions. We're making decisions in work and career. Well, then. Well, you know what? Work and career isn't lit up as much as money is for you this week. I mean, it's all about your money. You're talking about money and how you can utilize money in your future going forward or in your present moment in order to make your life filled with happiness, joy, beauty, celebration. How you can make your money work for you in order to bring in happiness, giggles, and laughter. Let's do it. We're also talking Mercury is actually conjunct Mars in your second house, which is your money house. So you're not only talking about it, but you're acting on it. You get an idea, you say a few words, and then boom, you're off to the races. You're moving forward. So start talking about your finances with the people that matter, okay? You just don't want to hang over the fence and talk to the neighbor about your finances, but somebody with a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of authority maybe. Somebody you respect in their money management or how they create money for themselves, or they work in the same field as you, or the field that you want to step into. Now our action is kind of, there's it's almost like we have this dream, this vision of what we really want in our life, but for some reason our actions are saying, but I'm going to go this way first. Maybe I'll come around the corner and I'll meet up with that, but right now it's kind of like you're veering off the main path. You're kind of on it still. You're doing a lot of probably what you love, but there's this core that you really want to go towards, and maybe it's a lack of belief in yourself or your education, your talents, your abilities. But I think, if anything, you're going towards higher learning. If that's the case, you're looking for, higher learning. Absolutely. Having a full-time mentor or coach, or going to school again, taking some kind of academic in order to grow your knowledge, your wisdom, hone your talent, your ability. So you could be thinking about that. You could be trying to diversify yourself right now in different cultures and learning through those experiences. And then Venus, at the very end of the month, Venus goes into your money house. Okay, so that is, now watch, zip that wallet up really tight, okay? Because if you see it and it's shiny and it makes you happy and smile in the moment, you will buy it. And then you'll be sitting there once Venus moves out of Sagittarius going, why would I spend money on that? Why did I spend that much? And for weeks I thought it was a great investment. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking not so great. So be very careful here in your spending. We don't want to go overboard. We want to, back it up and think about it. So if you see something that you really want, I would say write it on the calendar and buy it next month for yourself. Okay? But you're gonna, this is about embracing the things that will bring you money. This is the love of money and the growth of money, and so you could have some really wonderful things happening here when it comes to money over not only, well, definitely this week, but going into the new year. There's a lot of having to talk about your money and a lot about action and even your habits and behaviors. So you might be looking at, and that could be a big part of it, looking at your habits and your behavior with money. Where do you overspend? Where do you kind of, oh, well, I've got it, so I'm going to buy it. Or, I'm hungry and I've got a fridge full of food at home, but I don't want to cook when I get home, so I'm just going to grab something on the way, where I could have bought 5 meals for the price I paid for that fast meal that didn't even do anything for me. It gave me no nutrition. It was I didn't even breathe while I ate it. I just, it was just filler kind of stuff. So you're starting to look at how you're spending your money, how you are investing your money. And there's some decisions that you're going to be making, and they're core decisions for you, and you may not even like some of your answers you come up with for what your decisions may entail, because you're not going to want to side with that decision, but it's for your best. It's in your best interest to make that decision. Okay, so um yeah, work and career, I mean, there's decisions that you're making. They're emotional decisions. Maybe you are, you work on the second floor and you love everybody on the second floor, and you want to go to the fifth floor, but that means nobody, and you're going to be breaking up a lot of those social ties. You're going to have less in common with those people going forward on the second floor. Maybe a few friends remain. It's emotional. It's at your core. Or maybe it changes your routine so that you can't be at home as often as you would like, or it could have something to do with travel. Absolutely. I would not put travel out, especially if you haven't been traveling in a long time. You may just snap and say, you know what, I'm going on that trip. I'm taking time for me, and I'm going to, and you will learn something on that venture, by the way, if you happen to. Now, for love and relationships, we have the Three of Wands here. How do I make this relationship into what I want? How do I grow this relationship? How do I step into a relationship? It's about growing your relationships this week. It's about understanding what it's going to take to bring that bond even closer. Now, this may be, your significant other, but it could be a best friend. It could be a close coworker or somebody in the neighborhood that you have a bond with, family, friends too, So we're looking at our relationships, and we're trying to understand in certain relationships how to go forward, how to expand this relationship, take it to the next level, perhaps. Maybe you're just dating and it's time for a ring. Maybe it's, that you're getting an empty nest soon, so you have to find a new bond. It's no longer about the family, but it's about the two of you again, and putting the focus back on the two of you. And when we're thinking things through, it's not necessarily that we're having conversations about this. We could, but chances are we'll probably just be, thinking about it more in our minds of where we want our relationships to go. Do we want to remain friends with this person? Do we want to grow this relationship stronger, deeper? And what do I do in order to do something on my end? What do I need to do within the relationship in order to grow that relationship in the way I want it to grow? Or end in the way I want it to end, but I don't really see endings here. I see growth of. I see the potential for the next step. And if you are just dating right now, you're thinking about, you're kind of, it's like you're at the buffet, speed dating would be a good thing right now. You're just kind of picking up different characteristics from different people, and you're thinking, would I want that going down the road, and what would it look like? And so I think there's a lot of inner thought here when it comes to relationships this week for you. For your spirituality, the Four of Cups, it's all about gratitude. And this card is the frequent flyer of all the readings. I swear it's come up. This must be the 5th or 6th time now it's come up. For you, it's in your spirituality. So if you do not have a gratitude journal, this is the week to start it. Scientists have proven that, there's several things that grow your happiness level, so to speak. And it's been researched, okay? They have documentation on this. Number 1 is exercise, okay? That's showing yourself love. That's showing yourself respect. That's showing that you are thankful that you have this body to work with. The second one is gratitude. having a gratitude journal. People are generally happier, healthier, sleep better, lower blood pressure. Like the list goes on and on. When we use gratitude in our day, we feel happier. And when we feel happier, our energy is raised. And when our energy is raised, our vibration is stronger. And when our vibration is stronger, things are attracted to us that we want to actually bring into our life. We become the magnet for it. And it all starts with something that is completely free of charge: being grateful. Now, when should you be grateful? Well, anytime. First thing when you wake up, that you've got a brand new day to create who you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to explore, what you want to experience. But anytime throughout the day, absolutely. But the most important time when it is the most effective for our health, our well-being as well, is just as we're closing our eyes and we're going to sleep. So if you don't have a gratitude journal and you just want to try it out, you don't want to go to the dollar store and pay that $1.50 because nothing's for $1 anymore. Get a journal. You don't want to get the books. You just grab a scrap piece of paper, okay, and a pen, and put it on your nightstand. And tonight when you go to bed, write one thing that you were grateful for today. It could just be that you have a pillow finally to lay your head on. Whatever it is. Read it aloud, go to sleep. The next night, I want you to write a second thing. Read them both. Go to sleep. Third night, write a third thing. Read all three. You see where I'm going with this, right? In a couple of weeks, what happens is it rewires your brain in some way, because now you're looking at a couple pages of things that you were grateful for. So you don't even need to read through it all anymore. Just starting to hold that book and having to turn the pages and seeing all the gratitude, all the happiness, all the things that you are thankful for in the pages. It rewires your brain to think, oh, that's our reality, having things to be grateful for. Well, let's attract more stuff. And our whole mindset actually shifts. So, wherever that path that you really want to walk, that's when it starts to come together for you. So health and well-being judgment. Okay, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop analyzing every ache and pain. And this is kind of the judgment thing. If you haven't been taking care of yourself, well, your body might just rebel against you in some way, in some form. Maybe your immune system is down. You catch that nasty cold that nobody can seem to get rid of. And if you have been treating yourself well, you will get rewarded in some way. Something will happen in your life, and you will reap the rewards from taking care of yourself, doing the right thing. Even if nobody's saying, you got to exercise. We know we have to exercise. But knowing it and doing it are really two different things. You can know a whole bunch of stuff, but if you don't utilize that knowledge, you're nowhere. You might as well not know it in the first place. So we know we're supposed to eat healthily. We know we're supposed to exercise. We know we're supposed to sleep well at night and get enough sleep. Okay, Circle of Doors Tarot. This deck truly takes tarot cards and their meanings to the next level. Okay, let's see what's in store for you. We have the Eight of Keys, courage. Okay, so let's see how they describe the Eight of Keys. Okay. It's out of my hands now. The page has taken hold of my pen. My spirit is the infinite canvas. The story is writing me. Great ideas have a life of their own, and our desire to make our dreams come true is kind of gravity. When you open yourself up to your muses, surrender to the mysteries of the creative flow, the spirits of inspiration rush to lay the riches of beauty and wonder at your feet. When you have a vision for something you want to make real, or some quality you wish to embody, it's already complete. You need only to observe it carefully and transcribe the contours of its already perceivable form. So ask yourself how you demonstrate your faith in your imagination. What happens when you set your ego aside and make yourself a clear channel for the magic that is beyond reach of your mind? Who do you become when you're fully immersed in the act of creation? Your affirmations for this week are: I trust my own strange working methods. I will not get in the way of my art. True focus is the only tool I need. My desire is already in my grasp. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.